Imagine you are watching my video, me, John Birmingham, the person you watch on here sometimes. And while my video is playing, without turning around, wherever you are, you hear a voice from behind you confront you in a kind, gentle way. You get a safe, loving feeling, knowing that it is only out of good. You don't see the person, but you hear his voice, and it sounds like me. And without turning around, because you know he's good and kind, you feel a hand rest on your shoulder from behind you. And you know it is someone who won't hurt you. You know it is someone who couldn't hurt you. You know this person is here to help. And the person behind you speaks, saying, "Please don't turn around, or the good feeling will go away. I will disappear. Just trust that there is someone who will love you more than anyone ever has, or the same as the person who you trust and love the most in life, who can never ever hurt you. Or if you're a grown man or a grown woman and the person you love in life is much too sexual and physically intimate of a person, then just imagine that the person behind you is God." Maybe he sounds like my voice right now, but it's God. And not at all sexual. A person who could talk to a child or anyone without fear of anything, without you having any fear. Suddenly this feeling of love, warmth, and acceptance from within your soul, from a beautiful light that is in your chest. Now, imagine just a loving, bright, white, slightly warm, yellowish, almost sunlight, but more supernatural and only good. And that's what's behind you. That's the person that's behind you. And that is who I am, who's behind you now as you watch this video, and who can never hurt you and only loves you in a godly way. Just trust that no one will ever hurt you. No one will ever attack you if you let your guard down. Life is not a fight. You can feel happy and be kind to others, and when you start living this way, they'll see and they'll be kind in return, as you are. For those of you who aren't kind back to you, eventually it will favor you eventually, and they're going to have to go through some suffering or some learning to do for hurting you for no reason. And life isn't a fight to fight them back. You can distance yourself from people who are hurting you too much, or ignore them, or send it some different direction away from you. Or maybe they're trying to tell you something that's important and just trying to be firm with you and explain something to you. And it's okay for you to be that way to others, just to be firm and explain things to others, not to be mean to others. Because that's just the wrong way, and it's going to eventually come back to be very difficult for those people who live out of meanness, constantly fighting others and proving that they're the strongest and biggest and can fight the other people until they prove they're carnally the best. It's the wrong way. And as this hand rests on your shoulder, that's God now resting his or her hand on your shoulder. for those of you who want to feel okay, just accept that love and know it's not going to hurt you. So let your guard down and just know it'll be okay. And I'll let my guard down. And we'll be happy and let in love and happiness and kindness. Let all the loving, good feeling inside of your chest and not the physical body. Don't have any worry about any, stupid physical limitations that we have with our own bodies. Just feel happy and calm and good. And when you finally let yourself feel as good as you can, when you feel this happy, kind light coming from your supernatural soul in your chest, when you feel this non-selfish, all-loving, good feeling of love, then you'll be at peace on earth with your life, with living and being calm and content. And if you trust this feeling to go all the way with it, and you are really worried about something otherwise, and you need help, but you're trusting this thing to be there for you, and you want it to help you, and you turn to this love and this godliness, this energy that created the universe, this kindness with everything you have, and you let your guard down to it, and you just ask it for help, and will everything be okay? Or just go to it wanting to know if it'll be okay one day, and will this bad feeling finally be done? And you trust it to believe in that love and that good feeling. Then you will get this all-knowing feeling. You will know beyond knowing anything else that everything will be okay. And you can turn around now. And that's it. There's nothing there. It's just gone. And always will be there, because it's omnipresent, and it's the love of God, and it's the love of what created this universe, and it's just there to help you. Okay, now it's just me, a regular man, John Birmingham. Bye.